Are you wondering, what do I need to say online to grow my brand? You might also be asking, what should I talk about online to attract clients? Or how do I know what content to post for my business? Well, you're in luck. That's what we're talking about today. I'm Samantha Hollyfield. I'm an MBA, a marketer, and a small business owner right here in Houston, Texas. And today we are diving into what content you need to post online for your business to grow your brand. And here is the first thing you got to know. If you don't know your target audience, it doesn't matter what you post online. It doesn't matter how good it looks. It's not going to work. So before we go any further, you got to know your target audience. What are their demographics? What are their psychographics? What are their likes, interests, beliefs? If you don't know these things, it is going to be so hard to produce content. Not only that, you got to know how they show up on social media. What platforms do they use and how do they use them? What is the user experience of your website? Those are all things you have to tackle before you ever think about what content do you post for your brand. And so the first thing I want to cover, assuming that you know your ideal client, your target audience, assuming that you know exactly who you're speaking to, one of the first things you can do is talk about those needs I mentioned, the felt needs, not the surface level stuff like I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, maybe, right? But we're going to go one layer deeper. I want to tell you a story. Years ago, I worked with a nationwide cleaning company. They did commercial cleaning, they did residential cleaning, and we did a big study on who their target audience was. Now, on the residential side of things, we discovered this person was a working professional, but very often the person saying, yes, I'm going to buy this right now, was a woman. She was either a working professional, like we mentioned, or maybe a stay at home mom within a certain income bracket. In any case, this was a very busy lady. And so she didn't just need a clean home. That's something somebody who's a, accomplished busy person thinks they can accomplish. But what she actually needed was more time. And when we tapped into that type of language, more time, suddenly we saw better leads, more leads, and things actually began to convert and resonate on all of our social platforms and our website. And so that is what I want you to think about. When you are creating content, the first thing you can do is say, does this hit a felt need? Not that surface level thing, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, that one layer deeper. I need more time. So, whenever you're making a list of needs, which I encourage you to do for your target audience, ask yourself, is there something boiling beneath that? A feeling that really resonates that when I create content and tap into it, somebody's going to be like, oh my God, yeah, that's me. That is how you create good content that brings in the right people and have them stick around. You address a felt need. The second thing you can do, assuming you know exactly who your target audience is think about what this person is typing into Google. So if they're saying, I need a house cleaner, maybe, or if whatever it is, you can actually answer that question in a video, in a social post, on your blog, in all the different places you need to appear. And here's what it does for you, it's going to help you rise in search results. So if you have, let's say, like, what am I doing right now? I thought, what is something that my target audience might type into Google, into YouTube, and let me create a video for it. So that way, when they type in that thing, guess what rises in search results? The more interaction and engagement it gets. This video. And yeah, it's going to end up not just on YouTube, but as an SEO blog post on my website. I'm going to have the video really pretty up top, and then all of this written content that is keyword rich that's going to help my post rise in search results when somebody asks that question. And I'm going to get it where? On social media in kind of shorter 1 minute type clips. And guess what? That description written about that particular video, that reel, that short, that TikTok, it's going to have keywords that do what? Again, help me rise in search results. And so those are two extremely powerful things you can do to create content, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, wherever. And a very important place, your website. If you can hit a felt need, that thing that boils right beneath, and if you can too, Literally answer the questions that these people are looking for as it relates, of course, to your product, to your brand, to your service. You are doing two things that are very powerful, not only for the longevity of your brand, but in order to what? Get conversion, that thing we need. You look, creating content is expensive. It takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of energy. So, too often we put all of these things out there, some very creative, some very beautiful, some maybe not so great. And you ask yourself, what in the world is this actually doing? I'm not seeing the results that I need. So, because content takes time often to produce results, you need to know that when you put something up there, that it has a purpose in your marketing strategy, that it has a purpose to bring in the right people and eventually help them convert. Now, I'm not saying you can't just sell, 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 sell in every single post. People are going to hate you. They're going to go away. They're going to look away because it's obnoxious. And that is not how people use social media. That's not even how people just use websites. It's not their user experience. So, how do you make sure you're going to do something that will eventually lead to leads, to sales, to conversions, to whatever you need them to do, and also not be annoying? The two things I talked about: speak to a felt need, answer their questions, be a solution. Now, if your product or service truly is the solution, when you answer that question, guess what one of the ways they're going to address that problem is going to be? Your service, your product. But you can do this in a way that is seamless with the way these people use these platforms and not be annoying. Now, of course, that's where the creative bug comes in, and you've got to think about it. But now, here, I want you to keep this other thing in mind. You don't need to answer those questions just once. Let's say you have a list of things people might be typing into Google as it relates to your product or service. You don't answer that thing just once or in one way. You can answer it many different creative ways through video, social, your website, put different titles, use different hooks, use different visuals. And you know what? Because you're addressing this one thing you know really matters to your audience, all the different ways you do it suddenly are you're going to see what gains traction and what works. You don't have 10 queries that somebody might type into Google and that's it. That's your 10 posts for the rest of your life. No, there's like hundreds of different ways that you can address those questions. There are hundreds of different ways that you can boil down into a felt need and get creative with the visuals that you use to address it. To say, hey, we see you, we know you, we understand you, and guess what? We have a solution whenever you're ready. So remember, if you don't know your target audience, all of this, totally useless. You need to spend the time it takes to know exactly who you are talking to, demographics, psychographics, how they use social platforms, how they use websites, and you need to craft everything toward them. And then you think about those felt needs, keep a running list. Remember, it's not, I need a clean house, it's, I need more time. And then what's that other thing you do? You remember, what are these things that people are typing into Google? And how can I address them in my content so I rise in search results everywhere? And if you're wanting more and you're like, you know what, this makes sense to me, and I'm seeing a lot of stuff out there that's telling me to post 100 million times a day, and it's going to 10x my revenue, and it seems impossible. I'm with you. I'm a marketer who hates marketing gimmicks, that is. And so I created a nice free little ebook. It's called Marketing for People Who Hate Marketing But Love the People They Serve and Care About What They Put into the World. If that's you, you want to produce stuff with excellence and you want it to have meaning and you don't want to give up your values and post something cringy or dance in TikTok because it's not you, this book is for you. It has a very clear guide of like a litmus test that you can use to look at the content you're producing and make sure it is strategic and it's going to serve your brand. And it's so good. It's got stories in there, stories like the one I just told you. Go get it. It's at hollyfieldconsulting.com, HOLLYFIELD consulting.com. Check the description of this video. The link is there. Yeah, you can get it on Amazon or Audible, but it's $5. Why not get it free on my website? See you next time.